side will, of course,
an equal and opposite reaction.
Exactly. And nothing ever fucking gets
done.
Because the first step is you have to identify what the problem is.
Right.
It's not that.
It's not guns. It's not any weapon. Mm-mm. It's a people problem.
Mm-hmm. And it's old as time. Yes, it's getting worse because I think some of the pressures...
No, and a lot of these people that... As a matter of fact, I've read a thing, and I don't know how reliable it is, but it said all of the recent ones, like in the last, 5-10 years, every one of them have been being treated for a mental disorder.
Yeah, I don't know.
In the past or currently.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at people in general. Most people
are treated for because that's
honestly, if you've ever been on Prozac, they could say, hey,
it's not the same as. That doesn't mean they've been in psychotherapy. It just means they've been taking pills.
And again, what I was talking about, I'm not saying, hey, we might have a little bit of a thought that this person might be. I'm not saying go kick their door in and drag them out by their hair. I'm saying immediately investigate it. Look at the information you can get and then make a decision from there.
I saw this... You know how
because we're in the age of information. Information's readily available.
We are, and I agree with you. I know for a fact, though, that would be a legal fucking minefield.
Change the fucking law.
Well, but you have to watch out for that, too, because when you start stripping away constitutional rights,
where does it end? Are you stripping out? If they're...
it'd be the First Amendment and then the Fourth Amendment.
No, they're investigating what they're...
We've already established that's not... Those kinds of things aren't...
That's not breaking any kind of law.
If they're throwing hate speech out there,
and not just, it's one thing.
Well, hold on. Hate speech is protected speech.
It is, but when you're calling for violence or saying that's not protected. When you're saying I'm going to hurt people,
directly
that's not,
calling for violence is absolutely
and
not.
What I'm saying is that's what these people are doing.
Yeah, and
with these manifestos, they're threatening people.
Right, and in that situation.
That's
they could
what
totally
I'm talking about. The other things, there's just some dipshit,
But what I'm saying is, when you start down that road, and I think it's a great idea, but when you start down that road, you have people that will take advantage of it.
I get that. And I'm not saying just a knee-jerk reaction, let's do this tomorrow. But it seems like a valid thing. Let's look at it, see how we can implement it. Mm-hmm. Here's a good thing. Not a good thing. This is a horrible thing that just happened in the last week or two. You remember the Jonesboro school shooting? Mm-hmm. Back in '98, I think.
Yeah.
The two boys that did that
killed the teachers and the kids.
Killed teachers and kids and everything. One of them died a week ago.
Okay, but it was just random
car accident.
Just a minute. Can I finish?
Come on, finish.
He had legally changed his name. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Guess what he also did? He applied for a concealed carry permit.
Yep.
Yeah,
this is one of the kids that had committed this crime. The only way I believe when you do the concealed carry permit, the chief law enforcement officer in the county has to sign off on it. And the chief law enforcement officer went, why does that name sound familiar?
I thought it had something to do with fingerprints.
Yeah.
Well, it was also fingerprints, but he also red flagged it because it's like, wait a minute, something doesn't sound, something in the application or whatever didn't sound right.
Mm-hmm. So I don't care if
it was
you're
also
a child
fingerprints
when you
because when they first
do something like that as a child,
you shouldn't be allowed to change your fucking name.
When they first ran the fingerprints, it didn't come up. They had to run them again. So you got people. We got to do something. Because what we're doing is not working.
Well, but that process worked the way it was supposed to.
Barely.
Barely counts.
51% is a pass.
Yeah, but what if they didn't run it a second time?
Yeah,
but they did. That's what I'm saying. The process there's so.
But is it normal for them to run it twice?
No,
I don't know.
Is it because the officer?
I think it was because the officer
flagged it. This sounds familiar.
It was so fucking notorious,
and maybe that's one of the reasons why that step is in the process.
I'm sure it is for the local law enforcement.
That was a luck chant.
Yeah,
that was luck.
But they still got it.
But it didn't have to do with the process. It had to do with somebody recognizing somebody that just. Yeah. It had nothing to do with the process.
Right.
I saw two things on Facebook. One was there was a Mad magazine. Fill like checkbox, write your own adventure for mass shootings, and I thought,
what?
it was like in response to this on X day. You could just check it off, and it like, you know, the president says this, and his manifesto was it was just so. And I thought, it's awful, but it's not wrong. It's getting to where it's almost that common, and it's sickening. And then I saw something, and I thought, I can't disagree with him. He's like, I understand due process, but when you got somebody on camera killing people, I think we ought to just like publicly execute them. Like,
well, they still have to have a trial.
Well,
it'd be a short trial,
right? But why house them? You got him on camera for killing all these people. Why do we want to house him for 20 years?
But that's a slippery slope now too, because of all these. All these, I can't remember what they call them.
All the slopes are slippery.
But just like the face apps. I mean, you can be talking or whatever and have a different face. So
different voice. Yeah.
You know, they could put something on TV that maybe isn't right. Maybe the bigger people are wanting to...
Yeah, an agenda.
Yeah, use something for their agenda, and they put something out with someone's face, but it's not actually them.
And that's the horrible thing. All the slopes are fucking slippery.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's just like what's the case we talked about in Indiana with the 2 girls that went missing?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we've got 3 different damn pictures of what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, but those were composite pictures.
Yeah.
Those were composite pictures. This is fucking video, you know, and...
What?
The gunman in Ohio, his sister was one of the victims.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. But if you have the raw video, and the jury sees the raw video...
But that's what I'm saying with like the fake stuff they can do now. It doesn't matter if there's raw video because
you can change it.
It can be changed.
My only point was
it can be changed live.
Yeah.
Not from a closed circuit camera.
With what you can do just with this fucking little thing in your pocket.
Imagine
you can do something live and it's not your face.
Yeah.
Well, that's something that everybody has access to.
Well, in a closed circuit system, you can't access that.
There's no telling
but I don't know
what
if
people
that
can
was
have
a closed circuit
access
system
to
either.
With money.
With their own systems.
I mean, she's saying we all carry this in our pocket. Because, did you hear that thing about apparently even though China blocks like a lot of streaming platforms from the rest of the world, they have their own that's like crazy popular.
Okay.
Well, it kind of has to be. It's the only one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's more, but
yeah, there's like, what, 2 billion people in China?
But what I'm saying is, like, apparently that's a thing over there. People who live stream their life, like...
Not weird at all.
Yeah, I know. And
like their whole life.
And you know, we've talked about the makeup things with the girl. It turns out they're live streaming, and they think she's some, like, little vixen. She's like a 45-year-old fat chick.
Yeah.
And what happened is she was doing... a feed with another person that does it all the time, almost like a...
And one of them had the filter, the other one didn't?
No. Where it was like linking up, one of them froze and the other one didn't. And so it like, and
then there's this older... bigger person.
Not what
who the hell is this?
And like,
it's like on the
people were paying her.
Like on the 30-day, what is it, 30, 60 day, 90-day fiance? 90-day fiance. That woman who was talking to the guy in, I think, India, who was always using the filters, and then he sees her in person, and he's like,
did you send your grandma?
That's not who I've been talking to.
Yeah. That happens a lot.
Yeah. And like I said, that's what stuff that pretty much everybody can get their hands on.
So what exists that is out there if you've got the money?
If you've got the money and the expertise.
I mean, people make sex tapes with celebrities' faces on other people's bodies.
That they can...
And people say it looks real.
I mean, I've never seen them, but I've heard, and like virtually like their own mother wouldn't know, because they've combined footage from different sources, so it is their face. It's just not, their face wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know? It's
well, they have that one thing where and I guess it's probably the same technology, but like I saw this one where Jordan Peele was
I had to think about who that was for a minute. Yeah.
It was Jordan Peele and a split screen of Barack Obama sitting in the White House, and Jordan Peele's talking all of this shit,
and Obama's
the one who's saying it. It's Obama's voice, it's his face, it's
like
his everything.
Synced up.
It's not Obama. It's his voice. Jordan Peele's voice because he does the Obama.
Yeah, but his impersonation. Yeah,
but everything that he said matched up perfect with Obama's face and lips. And if you saw that on,
you'd think it was
on
real.
TV.
You would think that was alive
on something that they were broadcasting. You were thinking
he's saying it.
President was saying.
And sometimes I wonder how often that happens.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
it was that easy for him to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's like a little software that I know of called Mimic, where you can do that with.
And that might have been what he had.
With it works on the 3D platforms that I work for, but it can be like now I can show you 3D renders of people. You'd swear to God they're real.
Mm-hmm.
And
so I mean, now you can't trust anything you hear, see, read. You can't trust anything.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely
if it's
nothing.
not right in front of your own face.
For now.
Yeah. Let's pray to God it's not. I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously, the brain trust at this table doesn't have any answers, but...
Well, and the only way we're going to know what works is if we try different things. Now, that being said, I don't think taking everybody's guns is the fucking answer.
I don't either.
Just like I don't believe that a Minority Report style approach is the answer either.
I just know something's got to give.
But I do know that it's not a problem of weapons.
No.
It's a people problem. It's a societal problem.
As people are growing up in childhood through adolescence, people really need to know the signs of someone not being mentally stable.
Well, and we also need to be teaching these kids.
And not just throwing pills at them.
How to
deal
function.
With shit.
Yeah, deal with shit and function in the real world. You know, if this group of people doesn't do shit the way you think they should, don't fuck with them. That's simple enough. Unless they're breaking the law. Then that's bad.
Well,
But, oh my God, they go to church on Sunday, and I only believe you should go to church on Saturday. Well, fucking don't go to church with them then. I mean, shit. It's not that hard.
But it's more than that. It's like...
I know, that was like the most basic type example.
But the thing is, like, people... I don't know at what point people started to decide that, like, everything was supposed to be easy.
Oh, it's not.
I don't know. Because if it is, I've done something very wrong.
Yeah.
Send help.
If it's supposed to be easy, I missed the memo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We've been doing it wrong.
Is there a YouTube video for it?
I mean, that doesn't mean... Like, yeah, sometimes your life is a little fucked up and somebody hurt your feelings. And I'm not trying to, like, downplay that, but not everything.
That doesn't mean the sky is falling.
Right. Not everything is a world-ending crisis. Yeah. And it seems like I don't know about y'all's news feeds with your people.
Yeah.
I got a lot of, like, what was it?
Every other day
Penny or whatever, like, where the sky is falling. You know, and
I've got a few like that.
If these are grown adults, what are they teaching the kids?
And I mean, the thing is, you know, like financial issues. Brandy worries herself to death. It's not.
Ross is just like, it'll sort itself out.
No, I'm just really jackass. It's not that I don't worry about it, but in some cases, there's not a damn thing I can do about it. We'll figure it out at the point where we can actually do something about it.
That's crazy how that works.
Sitting there making yourself sick over it for a week when you can't do a damn thing about it does nothing for you.
He has such anxiety over stuff. I'm like, Chris, there's nothing you can do.
Have you ever noticed that we married each other's partners?
Yeah,
don't even worry about
it. But here's the thing. Number one,
I'm a really smart person, and I can figure shit out when other people can't.
Me too. And if this thing goes sideways, and I didn't give a second fucking thought, there could have been something I could have done to avoid it.
I could have mitigated that disaster.
But see, you know, it's really weird with me. I was talking to Chris about this the other day. There are some things I'm just so laid back. I'm like, and I think it's because it's stuff that I know. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
When it comes to that,
I am almost never in that position. I think there's always something I can do.
When it's that's the situation. I'm totally laid back. There's nothing we can do that's going to change it.
And even then, I'm nervous because there's nothing I can do.
And then there's other parts of me, like we were at AutoZone or something, and there was a car next to us, and this guy had run up really fast to the car next to us, and it's like this happens in my brain like a split second. I'm like, is it going to come over here, open the door, and try to kidnap me? And I've already got my moves set up, what I'm going to do, and
that is